with Brooks, relax with Brooks, relax. Afterwax, relax, will you?
Hello, Afterwax. It's the final bag 18 of this interesting build, and we've got so much club business to get on with that there must be no mucking about. I repeat, no mucking about. Let's get on with the knoll. Now, listen. There can be no mucking about. I'm being completely serious. We've got 4 minifigures. And normally I would just get straight into the minifigures, but there is so much club business to be got through that I'm going to have to start with that. Jordan. Jordan. Oh no, I've actually supposed to have started with the minifigure. Oh, that'll be an adjudication. I've just realised I've got to go on the test of the lift shaft drop ride. Now, don't you worry. I've remembered. Let's stick you there, Jordan, so we don't forget. Yes, you're very much in line for a drop from a great height, so buckle up, Jordan. We have 4 minifigures. I repeat, 4 minifigures, which is extraordinary. I don't think we've ever had 4 in one bag before. But it sort of makes me slightly... Look at the jacket on that. Makes me slightly disappointed that we haven't had all these minifigures from the off to enjoy and give them names and have fun with. But oh no. Grabby Marg. Now that's interesting. This one's got 2 faces to choose from. This one has not. Interesting. He says, I thought we'd all agreed that I was keeping my weird Russian East European accent. I now appear to have joined the cast of Hello. Rude. Yep, that's a very bog standard minifigure. That one. Eric. He's got a duck of Fazio. Look at that. They both like watching Lego. And they really like musicals. Oh, his name is Eric. Look at the chops on that. He's good. Again, he's only got one side of a face, but that's a good minifig. I like him. I also like his hair. He says, crying, laughing at Emma's impression of Gillian B describing her day in the Blair Hole. Yes, I thought you'd enjoy that. Neil says, I hurt from laughing so much at this. I mean, can you imagine? Seriously though, can you actually imagine? Look, this one we've got a double face. Seriously, can you actually imagine? Ooh, hello, swept to one side. Look at you. You've just been to the salon. Well, there we go. We've got 4 new minifigs. Grampy Mark, but I buy my... Oh, no, that's on the next Google Eyes. Okay. By my own rules, I am excluded from being Ombud's goose, as I have previously been thrown into Afterwack chairs from a great height. I was literally thrown, by the way. Yes, I remember. all because I stated I liked a certain build 3 times. Anyway, why exactly can't we name that build from my recollection of events? One day you just decided that we couldn't, and I'm getting on a bit, so I'm probably misremembering things. You've gone German now. We just suddenly decided we hated it, Grumpy Martin, and that's the way it is. Oh no, there is quite fulsome Technics coming up. Oh crap! I mean, of all the days to have fulsome Technics, it's got to be the day where I've got absolutely masses of club business to get through. What a turn of events! Now then, hang on, what's happening there? Right, hang on, please. This is it's Technics, so shush. Just shush the lot of you. Just shush up with your nonsense. The never-ending dribble of nonsense that I have to read out on a daily basis. Right. Oh no, the Technics continues, but there's too much club business. I have to try and do both at the same time. Tweedle, Mandy, Tweedle, Vospoo, Sue. They are twins and they love poo. Vospoo Sue says that Tweedle, Mandy and I laughed so much during this episode we hurt. I actually went light-headed from laughing. We feel bad for you. But being zoomed in close to the roof when you attempted to put the pointy roof bit on nearly finished us off. Yes, that was quite bad, wasn't it? That was quite bad, Tweedle Vospoo Sue. Yep. Oh, it's Barbara Pilgrim. Hello, Barbara Pilgrim. Now, but FYI, to lots of the new gooses, your membership packs, etc., are going, and there's some Doodart Brecksnapper and minifigs, and they are going in the post today, repeat, today. So they will be with you very shortly. So that's fun, isn't it? Anyway, Barbara Pilgrim, who has the greatest name of all the Afawaks, I'm pretty sure. She says, hello all and thank you for the welcome messages. I have been watching for a while. Lovely to have officially joined. Welcome, you're now licensed to Brick. Temple of Anubis brings back memories. I worked at Legoland. What? What? I worked at Legoland in the dim and distant past for 3 seasons as my holiday job, and the Adventurers Lego was always my favourite. It was super imaginative. Oh, she really is a pilgrim. Oh, we're not worthy. We're not worthy. Hang on a minute. What? I've got it in the wrong place. Well done. No, seriously, well done, Emma. Well done. You had it in entirely the wrong place because that goes in there, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Shush. Just be quiet. How exciting we have an actual Legoland person, even if it was formerly Legoland person. I mean, once Legoland, you're always Legoland, aren't you? Aren't you? I mean, I'm pretty certain. It's like being in the Marines, but for Lego. Wow. Gosh, I feel honoured, Barbara Pilgrim. Really super honoured. We thought she was from Canada, and then we didn't think she was from Canada, and then it turned out she was from Canada. It's just Lillian B. Says, yippee, yippee, we're free. Well done, hashtag Perry4. We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Thank you for your support, Michael. Yes, thank you for your support, Michael. It's noted. That's gone in the He's a Good 'Un book forever and ever and ever. Oh, Kennedy, don't get this wrong. Please don't get this wrong. Just please don't get this wrong. But I think that goes there. Got the heebie-jeebies about this. Hang on, we're getting to Eric. Back to Eric. He says, "Oh, Gillian B. Poutine and Tim Hortons are some of my favourites. After several visits to Toronto, well, we need our comforts when in jail. Cheese curds, fries, and gravy do the trick." Noreen. She just sort of wanders in and goes, "Okay, I missed something. Why is Gillian B in the clink? Right, let me go back a few bags." And Eric and Emma and Neil loving a Gillian B day. Well now. Right, I think this is, that's not down, so that's not nice, is it? Now then, hang on. Oh, that's a nice sound. Listen. That's lovely. That's very satisfying. All right, stop it. Stop it. There's Technics to be done, and you haven't finished yet with this Technics. It's not finished, Emma. That goes on there. That's supposed to be right down. Come on. No. Oh, this is not easy. Come on. You need brute strength. See, that's not going to work. It's got to be right. It's got to be... Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I'm not... Crumbs. I'm not entirely... I mean, I think that's as far on as it's going to go. Look, because it's coming out there. There. Well, oh, crumbs. Hang on, this requires massive amount of concentration now. Right, that's going on there. Ah, okay. Okay. You see? Look, that wheel is now turning. Okay, everything's working. I can turn the page. Well, this is exciting, isn't it? Eric, ooh, excited about the Temple of Anubis. Neil says, looks like an awesome classic. Yeah, well, I hope so. I'm hoping to have that built later today. Sharon Renzulli. There's literally an envelope with your name sitting on it on my kitchen table right now as we speak, Sharon Renzulli. She says, hard to watch the installation of the chain. I feel you. Yeah. Of course, actually, Sharon, you're from New York. New York. Yeah. Had to watch the installation of the chain. I feel you. I feel you. I mean, obviously, I can only pretty much do Brooklyn. I know you're not from Brooklyn. But, you know, if you want a voice, that one's up for grabs. So, You can choose. Jordan, that rail thing at the beginning was a right old faff. Tell me about it, Noreen. I think myself and Brenda would have gotten on absolutely 100%. Never-ending boing, Gary Blair, Gary Blair, Gary Blair. Never-ending boing, Gary Blair, Gary Blair, Gary Blair. As you probably won't get to today's Twitterize, I blinking will. And the thread has been scuppered anyway, I'm going to repeat it to you. My nomination for Ombud's Bloody Goose. It's like, I don't know, but this is like Kanye West. It just feels like Kanye West running for president. Anyway, all right, yes, carry on, Gary Blair. You want to run for Ombud's Bloody Goose. If there has to be one, is a triumvirate of my jolly fine self, Mistress Katie of the Halls, and Jolly John Barry. Between us, our experience and skills fit the job description. Our respects for Mr. the VAR have been proven impeccable, while we still have an eye to absolute justice. What a load of rubbish. And our decisions being debated by three fine minds would be nothing but fair and just. Manifesto, yes. Ye plaintiffs will have an opportunity to present an impassioned Afflewack appeal, supported by evidences should they so wish, which will be carefully and compassionately considered before any judgments are made. There will also, in the spirit of fairness, be counter-consultations whereupon Mr. the VAR will be able to justify and explain the reasoning for his original decision. Perry, Hall, and Blair fighting the fight, good fight. Hashtag Afflewack appeal. Hashtag respect the VAR. Hashtag Supreme Afflewack Court. Well, it'll be put to the vote. Noreen Cullen says, Lockie Neil. Neil says, thank you, Mother Goose. And then, we have now, well, I have to, I'm officially obliged to clap them in. But I suspect this is one of those YouTube things. It's someone called Lego all around and just says, so cool, so cool, so cool, so cool. Right, now, Twitterize. We're going to do yesterday's Twitterize first. Okay, yesterday's Twitterize first. Oh, crumbs alive. Right, hang on. Twitterize, Twitterize. Twitter, 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 Twitterize, 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 Twitterize. Okay, right. Eric, don't. Okay, no, I don't need to do that because we're out. This is just blah 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 blah. I'm who on earth is Suppletrex LC Yours Forever? Who's that now? It's Gary Blair. Anyway, so Gary Blair now called Suppletrex LC Yours Forever. Hang on. So Katie Hall says, first Eric complains about collusion, then brags about bribing the warden. Twitwell and Horwood says, good point, Katie. Is there a legitimate question to be asked about how Eric's and the warden's paths have managed to cross? A production of Chicago, perhaps? Then Suppletrex LC Yours Forever, Never Ending Boinger, Gary Blair. Abso-freaking-lotely. The projection is strong in this one. Oh, Mr. the VAR, I have to say that I found the comments from Madam Erica to be absolutely horrifying. I don't believe there has ever been such blatant disrespect for the authority of your exalted position, to which we are all, without exception, beholden. I say it should be crested forth to the most rancid back passage that Afflewaccatas has to offer, and plunged into its putrid horrifitude, with access only to the dismal soundtrack of Love Never Dies on a loop for eternity and a day. Such a snitch! Request for ruling, please, Mr. the VAR. This is a request for adjudication from Suppletrex LC Yours Forever, Never Ending Boinger, Gary Blair. 1. The abrupt and dismissive premature termination of club business, thus rendering the insightful contributions of valued club members worthless. I'm doing it now! 2. The calling of a compulsory detention without the requisite 24 hours notice as set down in the bylaws of club-like organisations worldwide to allow for the gathering of detention took. 3 official rots from the head down. I have an official request for heinous crimes committed and continued disrespecting of the authority of Mr. the VAR. I request that Madam Eric's award be tossed into the unholy relic and swirled around within. Tell you what, Gary Blair, put this in your pipe and smoke it. I'm calling for an adjudication, please. An adjudication from Mr. the VAR, Mr. Graham Triggs, the official referee of Relax with Bricks. A call for an adjudication, please, on snitching. I would like there to be an adjudication on Mr. Gary Blair, the never-ending boy nurse, Suppletrex LC, yours forever, for ever-ending snitching. Thank you. The snitching has got to stop. The snitching has got to stop. Never-ending snitching. John Perry-Patine. Oh, I see. He's embraced his new name with ease. Please take note. This is how empires start. I would also like to put my name forward as Ombuds Goose, as an upstanding member of the Everwick community with not a stain on my character. I mean, I want to say the word coup. Are you feeling me on this, other F1? Are you feeling me? Are you feeling me? I want to say the word coup out loud. I don't know why, but I've just got a funny feeling about it. Funny feeling about it, gang. A coup is afoot. Oh, Professor Lagout. Looks like we may have an election on our hands. Yes, we absolutely have got an election off our hands. Sorry, Freebird. Since we went from nobody wanting the role to 3 vying for it. As it stands, we have 1 Neil, 2 John, 3 Bevis. Well, we've also, it would appear, got Never-Ending Boinger and Katie Hall are also in the mix here. What an absolute business. Don't forget, Lady Everwax, Jackie still hopes for some female sensibility in this role. Anybody want to throw their lot in? Tim, vote Biden Goff, says, I wait there, manifestos. I can be bribed. Mr. Graham Triggs, the VAR, the official referee of Relax with Bricks. This is from yesterday, bear in mind. I await to see what he says about today. It says, look at the state of that Blair hole. Good job, lockdown doesn't start until Thursday. Then there's a load of gifs. There's a load of gifs from you-know-who. There's a load of gifs. Suppletrex Elsie, yours forever. Just gif between him and Bevis Musson. Gif, endless gif. Eric Oswald says, I'm beginning to really love the relationship between Little Sue and Gary Blair. It's antagonistic love, like Sam and Diane, Ursula and Mulder. Twit-twoo, Alan Horwood says, in terms of potential mayhem, I'd put it more towards the Richard Kimball / one-armed man, Gus Fring / Walter White, Bluto / Popeye end of the spectrum. Here's hoping. Beavis Musson, Sensei, Uncle Strawberry, the Moaning Minnie, the Matara, the Lego Whisperer. Wait, I've missed off something absolutely crucial. Oh my God, thank God I just saw that. Oh, thank God I just saw that. This is going in here. That's a lovely action. Right, I'm turning the page. How am I doing for time? Don't turn 2 pages at once, Kennedy. That'll just get you into trouble. Move that there so I can see. How are we doing for time? 23 minutes. Gosh. Hang on, I've got brown blindness. Hang on. That can't be right. That's because it's not right. That's because that's there. What an absolute goose. Right, that's there. Hang on, brown blindness. Hang on, please, brown blindness. Momentary brown blindness. Have I done that? Yes, I have. Okay. Bevis. Right, the TB surgery story. Oh, yes. Yes. This was his promised story about his grandfather who was a TB surgeon. So here we go, drum roll. Bevis Musson's TB surgery story. My grandfather learnt to be a surgeon in the Navy during the First World War. And what he did, he refused to talk about. Clearly not a good experience. And I know other people whose fathers never, ever, ever spoke about these things. And after the war finished, he moved to treating TB patients. This was the same time they were trying to develop the vaccine, because without it, people ended up essentially drowning in their own fluids as their lungs filled up with liquid. None of the medicines available at the time really made any difference, and it's highly contagious. Most TB patients were basically just put in hospitals where they tried to make their lives as comfortable as possible, usually involving them sitting outside in the cold. Why was that, Bevis? Is it because the cold helped their lungs or something? Was there a reason for that, please? I've got questions about that. Working out how the disease progressed was problematic because by the time patients died, their lungs were so degraded that they were nigh on useless for autopsies and medical research. And that's where my grandfather and his team came in. Oh my. What they would do is take patients who were in the late stages of the disease and operate on them to alleviate the pressure on their lungs and drain the fluid from them, which sounds reasonable enough until you remember this is late 1910s and decades before keyhole surgery. Oh my gosh. So what they would do is split the patient down the sternum. What? And literally open up their chest so they had access to their lungs to drain them of fluid and literally re-inflate them. They would then close them up, stitch them together and give them a few more months of life. My gosh. But awful as it sounds, it did mean that they for the first time had an active understanding of how TB affects living patients, which played a big part in developing the vaccine and treating people who were infected but in the early stages. He was one of the first surgeons to perform a successful pneumonectomy, removal of a lung. I'm told there's a big portrait of him in main entrance of the College of Surgeons in Liverpool, although I've not been to see it myself. Oh, Bevis, you must go. Also, I should point out that yes, it sounds wrong saying he learned to be a surgeon during the First World War, but he was born in 1893 and was quite old before he got married and had children. I never met him though. He died 5 years before I was born. Wow. This is his obituary. I think it's fair to say, as well as being a pretty brilliant surgeon, he was one of those people that gets called a character because he's too important to call a bit of a weirdo. And then there's a link which we should all follow and read. What a brilliant story, Bevis. What a brilliant story. Thank you for that. That was fascinating. Eric Oswald. I'm sorry, but I've seen some of the conversations between the VAR and Mr. Perry from the past couple of weeks. This fight is not ending anytime soon. It smacks of collusion, he then says. There then follows a gif war between himself and Gary Blair. It's just a never-ending gif war. Bevis then says, disappointed that you're not getting Eric Monty Python Holy Grail reference, watery tart. Yes, I got it. Yes, I just forgotten about it. Okay. Honestly, Knuckles, you'll pretend innocence about your blatant disrespect of Mr. the Vase Autorité does you no favours. You inveterate rule breaking. I'm sorry. This is libel. This is an actual libel. I am the person who there couldn't be anyone who more respects the autorité of the VAR than me, Emma Kennedy. It is simply not possible. I administer the pen of punishments. I always go in the Blair hole when I'm told. I write my name into the book. It's never ending. I mean, for serious. What's gone wrong here then? I've missed out. I've entirely missed out a level, but entirely missed out a level. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you. Right. I mean, it's no wonder that happened during the TB story, is it? Then he says, I'll be Ombuds Goose. I have already proven how impartial and fair I am when it came to trial of Notorious Corpse, Biscuit Gang Leader, Mr. Miss Big Little Sue. I wouldn't ensure you spend your entire time in the Blair hole whatsoever. I mean, honestly. You put the cat among the pigeons yourself, Knuckles. Mr. the Vase Autorité is not to be questioned by a poll of any kind unless it's run by me. I just realised that since we've been on the cloud, we've been witnessing Little Sue doing some serious wooing of the Zomblair #Afflewack wedding over my dead body. Solpatrex Elsie, yours forever, never-ending boinger, Gary Blair, then sends me a picture of a knockoff Diagon Alley just with presented without comment. Sorry, adjudication please, Mr. Gary Mr. Graham Triggs, the VAR, the official referee of Relax with Bricks, please, and another adjudication please on Mr. Gary Blair, that he's encouraging people to buy knockoff Diagon Alleys while Diagon Alley is still on sale. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Send him down, Mr. Graham Triggs. Send him down. Even John Parry Patine says, it's wrong. Bev Bratton then says, just wanted to make sure you saw this. And then she has sent me a message that she's obviously put somewhere else, and I did miss it. And it says, this community that you created, the banter amongst us and the daily films of Lego fun are a lovely escape from the rest of the general awfulness. So, formal request for Emma to be awarded the Order of the Haunted Table for services to the mental well-being of Afflewack. Oh, that's very sweet of you. And and scrub down. It's Jackie Swan. She says seconded, and Alan Horwood said, I suggested this last week. Agree wholeheartedly. Oh, God bless you. You're all darlings. Little Sue, she's called Little Sue. She's called Sue. It's Little Sue.
Hello, that's me, Little Sue.
Yes, hello, Little Sue. What can I do for you?
Well, I just wanted to say that I also agree with what Bev Bratton says, and that you should be given the Order of the Haunted Table.
Well, I mean, strictly speaking, I have a badge on the table to show at all times, and but as I say, there's only a certain amount of those badges, and those badges there will be more members of the Haunted Table down the line. I'm not entirely sure I'm allowed to be a member of the Haunted Table, as it is an honorary position. Mr. Graham Triggs can adjudicate on that. Oh, look! Will you look at that, please? That's fancy smancy, isn't it? We're clearly making the lift here. Jackie Swan, dear Mother Goose, please call for an election for the role of Ombuds Goose. Yes, I mean, I think I pretty much have now. I mean, an election is underway. We just need the final list of candidates, don't we? Joel Perry says, please see below, and he includes... Oh, I hate you. He includes an adjudication from Mr. Graham Chiggs. Adjudication, yes, naming the bill that must not be named as an instant incarceration, unless you are referring to the sandcrawler as Pour Excelsior, that is the one permitted use of the bill that must not be named. I was thinking of Pour Excelsior. I would argue that wasn't too far off.
Emma,
Yes.
there's something that's been a little bit upsetting me.
Oh no. What is it? What is it?
Well, you know when you put things in the Book of Mormons, please can you just show us, please?
Yes. Yes.
Emma, I think you need to use the Lego ruler to draw future lines in the Book of Mormons, because I think it's best if you keep it neat and not like a monkey has been at the page.
Noted.
Would you like a poisson croissant?
No, I don't. Oh no, I don't think I do. Would like a croissant, but thank you for offering. I mean, I will just say that fish in a croissant probably isn't going to be the the marketplace breakthrough that you're hoping for. I don't want to dampen down your hopes and your dreams, little Sue, but I'm just saying that croissant, it's probably not going to be as like when McDonald's came out. That's
But I think people will love poisson croissant, because it's just an exciting new thing from France. Is it though? Yes, it's poisson croissant. Poisson croissant. Anyway, why are you talking to me? You've got like about a million gazillion club businesses to get through, and now look at you. You're just dribbling on.
all right. Thank you.
Press the button.
Thank you. Neil says, when the ride mechanism is constructed as part of Bag 18, there is another reference back to the Adventurous sets I've mentioned before. The Jeep cabin, created for a number of the Adventurous sets, reappears here in a new colour for the seating area of the ride. Look, we've got pictures and everything. That's exciting. Thank you for that. He then says, is it worth mentioning that I found the results of the poll gauging current Afawak opinion quite enlightening? Well, I mean, they always are.
I was curious myself,
says Professor Lego.
Now, I can never condone true justice being swayed by public opinion, but if there is any doubt that impartiality must be ferreted out and purged in the name of truth and what is morally right.
Hannah Hay. Hello, Hannah Hay. Hello, Hannah Hay. She says, just reading tweets and wondering what on earth is going on in Afawak land. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. It's the never-ending Blinking Boinger and John Parry. They're never-ending troublemaking.
Professor Lagos, just a no.
Katie Hall.
Hannah, the newest gooses are trying to undermine and usurp the Vase authority, so it's schism time. # pick a side.
And then they discuss what side they're on. I'm not going to reveal it. Neil, one potential improvement to this haunted house set, aside from some better solutions for the roofing, would be glow-in-the-dark features similar to the ghosts in the Monster Fighters 10228 haunted house. Yes, they were really good. I loved them, and I've got that set. They're fabulous, the glow-in-the-dark ghosts on that. They're absolutely brilliant. Jordan.
I vowed to stay out of it, but you made little Sue cry.
Yeah, for many, that will be the breaking point. Neil says, honoured to be amongst the Parry Four and delighted by the conversation within the Blair Hole. It's worth noting that there are fewer Maltesers here than at the Pagoda, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Mike, formerly Tobermory Jake, he got the wrong email. Them chain links were a very soothing mini break from the trauma of the breakout of the Afawak Civil War, even if they were done during detention. Thank you. Danny, waar, 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 waar. Right, that's enough of wars.
Coming over from the archives today, I'm watching Ninjago City Back 7, and we are just cooking the crabs on the barbecue.
Greatest moving part in any Lego set, and I will fight anyone who says differently.
Oh, the joy. It's also the episode where you declare how much you like a hinge.
Oh, that's a boing. That's your first boing. That's your first boing, Danny.
I wonder if Emma also likes a bracket.
Alan Homer says, or
A punch up the blanket. No, I don't think Emma would like a punch up the blanket. Twit to Alan Howard. No, I don't think so. I don't think she'd like it at all, actually. Yes, but you better press the button, Emma.
No, I wouldn't like a punch up the blanket. No. Right, I think I'm going to declare that's the end of yesterday's, the day before's. Right, so now we're going to the Twitter business for yesterday. Never Ending Boinger, Suppletrex LC, yours forever. Gary Blair says, my nomination for Ombuds Bloody Goose, if there has to be one, is that... Oh, you've said this before. I'm not reading it again. So basically, that's his pitch for the triumvirate Ombuds Goose. Tim Vote Biden Goss says, dear Lord, well, I suppose giving Gary Blair some responsibility might be the making of him, I suppose. Failing that, it'll be Ombuds Gift Central. Good luck to you both. He's not wrong, is he? He's not wrong. It's going to be Ombuds Gift Central. Now then, hang on a minute. What happens here? Oh, I really feel like I've missed off something. Oh, hang on. That's going there. I have missed off something. Just hang on, please. The amount of admin that has to be dealt with today is simply ludicrous. It's ludicrous. Google eyes, double Twitter eyes. I'm going to blink and finish it. I'll tell you that for nothing. If it kills me, it probably will kill me. Mr. Graham Triggs, the official referee of Relax with Bricks. We're still waiting to see if there's going to be adjudications here from him. I don't know yet. As Syria wants to keep getting involved, I would like to nominate her to be the Ombuds Goose. Okay, Syria is now nominated for Ombuds Goose. She has not been in the Blair Hole or Afawakatres, and I trust her artificially intelligent independence over all of these calls from vested interests. You do realise that if I adjudicate on the Lego instructions, you're going to have to complete this build whilst they are in Afawakatres. I'm going to assume you wish to withdraw your request at this time. John Paripatine says, look him up. And then there's more gifts. There's gifts from Never Ending Boinger, Gary, Suppletrex LC, yours forever, just says burn them all. And Katie Hall that says no mercy. I mean, it's sort of like this is their pitch to be Ombuds Goose. Is that they're basically going to be dictators. That's That's sort of what I'm getting from this. The highlight of yesterday. This is Professor Lego. The highlight. The highlight of yesterday. All right, that is correct. The highlight of yesterday, for me, has to be all that frustration over the missing part, only to realise, I'm not missing a bit. I've watched that 3 times now just because of the 2 extremes you jump between. I apologise for laughing at your expense. No, don't, please don't apologise. Absolutely zero need. Zero need to apologise. It was my pleasure. Pleasure all mine. Pleasure absolutely all mine. Now then. Oh, I see. Okay. Look at this. This is pretty good, isn't it? John Parapatine. No, Twitterize. I call for an adjudication of the VAR. We will be heard. I mean, it would have been an hour and a half yesterday if I'd done yesterday's Twitterize. Anyway, I've done it today. But anyway, call for an adjudication, please, Mr. Graham Triggs. Call for an adjudication from Mr. John Parry, Emperor Parapatine. Hang on. Against me, Mother Goose, because I didn't read out yesterday's Twitterize on yesterday's show. Even though I read it out today. Call for an adjudication. Never-ending boingo, Gary Blair, Subtitrex Elsie, yours forever. Just as the Supremes support you in this. Oh, you're calling yourself the Supremes now, are you? The Supremes? Katie Hall then says, we are unanimous in this. We will be heard. The Supremes. The Supremes. Okay. Yeah, all right. The Supremes. Gosh, I hope I've got those in the right place. Professor Lego, we must respect his authority at all times, basically for fear of getting into trouble. Yet another example of how broken the system appears to be. Respect should be earned, not demanded, out of fear. Hashtag Afrowax Spring. Oh, it's taken off, isn't it? The Supremes and the Resistors. Supremes versus Resistors. Supremes versus Resistors. Supremes versus Resistors. How are we doing for time? We're at 46 minutes, for heaven's sake. Haven't been able to stop for a minute. It's unbelievable. Little Sue.
What was it called in Apocalypse Boy? Was it called Precipice? Precipice. Was it called that? In Apocalypse Boy, the Precipice. We all had the fear watching you do the high up bits, didn't we? Please press the scream sound effect.
Bev says, at least she has the option of opening up the house and collecting the dropped pieces rather than panicking and shrieking like a loon, or, as was the case, doing both. It would appear you need at least 3 hands to actually be able to put that track in place. I defy anyone to get that in one go. It's a while since we've had a build where the fact you'll forget to pan up down is an inevitability. Why is Grumpy Mark suddenly friend? This is all Bevis Musson, of course. Has he been spending time with little Sue? Is he the third person in the Afrowack love triangle? I am much more approving of this roof, obviously. He means the one at the top. Fruity burp. I did wonder how long it'd take you to notice those rafters you'd missed off. There's no point telling us to keep Twitter business to a minimum at the end of the build, or, you know, at all. I mean, dear God. Right, hang on, that's going there. Right. We still haven't finished. Katie Hall. Oh my God, Emma, did you just randomly accuse John Parry of drugging the VAR? There are so many infringements now from these anarchists that I'm struggling to keep up. Hashtag FWEC Law and Order. Hashtag FWEC Supreme Court.
Emma,
Yes.
please, may I be removed from the cloud? I'd like to go back, please.
Of course, yes. Of course. I will put you, I'll do that immediately, little Sue. Look, here you are. You're on there with the never-ending boinger. I'll take you off you. I think you need to come off as well now. You can go back on top of the Blair hole. Thank you. So the cloud is now open. The cloud is now open for anyone who would like to be on the cloud. Little Sue returned to the top of the pagoda. Gary Blair is back on top of the Blair hole. And the cloud is now open. The cloud is now open. If you would like to be on the cloud is now open. Thank you. Thank you. John Parry-Patine says, "Oh, well, Joe, about that Temple of Anubis set, it's a classic. Twiddle Vase Poo Sue. Hang on, that's going in there. Twiddle Vase Poo Sue says, Twiddle Mandy Mere, really looking forward to Ragtime with Eric on Sunday. It's going to be quite the weekend with Live and Brecking and Ragtime. Eric, how are ticket sales going?" He says, I still need to sell 6 more tickets under my name. Also, we're supposed to have a talk back after this Sunday Zoom. I think they're doing that via Zoom. Tim, Vote Biden Goff says, I'm buying one tonight. Please, can you resend the link, please? And Eric says, keep in mind we're 5 hours behind the UK, so our 7 p.m. shows will be midnight your time, and our 2 p.m. shows are at 7 p.m. your time. So then there's a link. He's got a link there for his show, okay? That'll be live on the internet. It'll be live on the internet. So that's fun. John Perry says, excuse me, Michael. Excuse me. How dare you besmirch the character of the VAR, Graham Triggs? Katie Hall says,
Have we been invaded by anarchists? Here 5 minutes and they're trying to tear apart the very foundation of AFWAC law and order. Hashtag respect the VAR. Hashtag the official referee of RWB. Hashtag anarchy. Hashtag schism.
Sorry. I think Michael had a point. I think that all of this started the minute the evil obelisk came into play. The moment he's entirely right. The moment the evil obelisk entered the haunted table, all this trouble began. All of it. Every single last scrap of it. Every single scrap of it. Now then. Oh, I see. That's going there. Oh, that's interesting. Now that's... Okay. I've got another thing to complain about here. Now look. Now look. Now look. So, look at these last two things. So it gives you the bits and the bobs. Okay. And then look, where's the piece? Doesn't give you the piece thing up there. I think that's wrong. I think it's wrong. Right, I've got to put 2 minifigs in. We'll have you, because you've got a good face. And sort of excellent. Oh, and Jordan. Jordan, you're in. You're in, Jordan. Now, hang on. Let's just make sure you're in securely, because we don't want an incident like as happened with Kitford when we tried him on the... Oh, this is annoying. Get out. Get out. Your hand's got to go up because it's above the bar. Let's put you back in again. And Jordan, let's have your arms up. Right, now you're in. Do you remember when Kitford flew off? It was quite funny. It was quite funny. Now, is that in at the back there? Look. Okay, I think that's now in. Okay. Now, Stan's mum. Following on from tonight, where I watched back-to-back episodes of Relax with Bricks, I have penned a letter to Trading Standards. After 2 hours of viewing, have never felt less relaxed in my entire life. What the bloody hell is going on? Afterwax have gone completely 2020. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Stan's mum. It's all kicked off. It's all kicked off like nobody's business. How are we doing for time? We're at 54 flipping minutes. Now, this is going in here. I mean, I think that's right. Does it go back further than that? It's very hard to know. But this is the Madman's elevator. How's my elevator to nowhere? It has its ups and downs. Ah, the Mad Baron. Now, I mean, I hope that's in the right place. I really do.
Jordan, a big thanks to Tweedle Twins, Tweedle Sue and Tweedle Mandy for my box of goodies today. The Mindstorms robots were amazing fun to build.
Little Sue.
What a lovely sunny scene we had looking through the window of the Lego shed. A vivid blue sky with fluffy clouds mixed with the green of your plants. It was just lovely. Emma, please press the button.
Yes, that's a bit more like it. I'm just seeing how much more. Oh, phew, we're almost at the end of club business. Neil says, Gillian B. Spice Girls, Friends, Harry Potter and X-Files anecdotes in the Blair hole. What got us all through Parry Fort. Look, there's... Yeah, very good. Then Neil says, you found the Temple of Anubis, set 5988. I'm going, yes, I did, and I'm going to build it today, hopefully. Mike Tobermory Jake, he got the wrong email. Says, oh, very much looking forward to seeing the temple being built and then going adventuring. Can you even believe it? I have finished club business. Oh, absolutely exhausted. Right, we're making 2 of these. Crumbs, I hope this works. Can you even believe I've managed to do it? I feel like I deserve some sort of award for that. Whole Google Eyes and 2 days of club business. Phooey. Phooey. Can't believe there was no discussion about Michael's theory. About this, the evil obelisk, having placed a curse upon the haunted table and turned everyone mad. I think he's right. I think he's 100% right. Have you got nerves that the lift isn't going to work? I have. Have you got mega nerves about it? Got the power-ups as well to try, but we're at 57 minutes. You've only got yourselves to blame for that. Oh, come on. That's it. This is the last little bits now. going. There. Right. Okay. Oh, well, I've got, where did these go? Where did those go? Hang on.
Linking hell.
Oh, Lord above. Right. Moment of truth is about to happen. So that goes in there. So that is officially the end of the build. We'll give it a clap. Now then. Right, shall we? Oh no. Guys. That's just happened. Hang on, please. Right, we'll try again. Take 2. Well, something's wrong. Something is very wrong here. What is it? Oh no. Why doesn't that want to go up? What's caught? Oh, this is a disaster. Right, hang on, going away again. Okay, well, we're going to try again. This is third go. I mean, that's not a good sound, is it? Now, those of you who've made it, please, that sound is not filling me with great confidence. And there's real resistance here. And then it gets so stuck. It's not smooth, and I noticed a lot of you said, oh, it's really lovely and silky and smooth. It's not. Well, this one's a little tight here at the back. This one's very smooth, and this one's tight. Now I wonder why. It's tight. I wonder if that's it. Well, I'll have your thoughts, please. I'll have your. There is clearly a tightness in there somewhere, but we can think about that. tomorrow. But anyway, that's it. That is the conclusion of this set. We never really got to the bottom of these two, did we? Other than that they're twins. This was good. Let me turn the light off. We'll do this one again. Look, that was excellent. We enjoyed that. I think I've clearly done something wrong here, which is a real pain. But there it is. That is the Haunted House. I hope you enjoyed it, and come back tomorrow and we will start doing the Flintstones. I do believe we have to get them built before we give that set away on Friday at Live and Bricking. But come back tomorrow. Afterwax forever. Bye-bye.